Welcome back to Map Gaming, my fellow digits. This is Pi here, finally coming back to you in 1080p 60.
And somehow you're coming to them in 1080p 60 away from your main computer,
I
too.
know, right?
Also,
I'm not even at school.
That's pretty impressive. Also, everyone, welcome back to the Dagonator Gaming. And so now this time we're both on here and both recording.
Both recording, yes. Okay. Alright, so my guys, do I owe you an apology for for how long has it been?
I think it's been about 3 months.
Oh my goodness, I feel horrible.
Because I know it was before...
I feel horrible.
Or right around the time that I got married that...
yes, Dan got married to musical Nicole.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so anyway, what's been keeping me super busy, everyone, is I've been working on another student film called Electrolyte. Here's a little clip from it. And that's all you get. I'll be uploading the trailer to my Me, Myself, and Movies channel once we can finally release it online. It's essentially done. It just needs some more polishing, and we'll do that at the beginning of next semester.
Nice. That's exciting. Well, do you mind if I quickly show you a couple of things that I've been working on?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, so I want to show you my
I've seen this! I was like, what's been going on here?
It's not done, but press this button when you're ready and then watch the tunnel.
Alright. Woo. It just needs dramatic low sound effects now.
Right?
Every time a light comes on.
I know.
Well then, so you're making good use of your iron farm, I see.
Yep, and was also tinkering with learning some more about redstone and redstone lighting and all that. That's how and why it works. But this then leads us to, which you haven't seen in person work, or maybe you have.
I walked by it a little while ago, but no, I have not seen. I have no idea how it works and whatnot.
So
but
I actually
good grief, Dan! Those nether portals!
Yep. So, anyways, I have a cow farm over here now, which, if you have wheat, which...
Oh my goodness, Dan, look at this! I'm not disconnecting it all! I am loading 170 chunks at 16 render distance, and I am holding steady.
Oh, look, yeah, actually, we're still in distance of the house, the main house, because I put a beacon in on top of the house.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice.
So we can still see it. Anyways, so cow farm, it works fine. Gives me steak, especially since our chicken farm was gone for a while, because we couldn't handle it. I decided to put that a little bit out of chunk range from the house, so that it would help. I actually haven't cleaned up the. Well then, I got this one. Nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just something's happening over here. You all right? So I actually haven't cleaned this up in a while. There's this water here for protection in case you have to fall off. Just for safety, but
I see.
Yeah, up we go, and
whee!
This one actually works as opposed to the other one that I was working on. So
the one that was above in the netherworld.
Yeah, the nether one I couldn't get to work, and
really,
I kind of gave up.
Man, even though you figured out how to get on top of the nether bedrock.
Yeah, I still couldn't get it to work. I don't know exactly what was wrong with it, but I couldn't quite. So, anyways.
Yeah. What? Jeez.
That's a safety measure. If perchance you get yourself into a tight spot with pigs, and you don't make it out of here, or are trying to make it out of here, you kind of need some way to kill them. So originally it was going to be a foot pressure plate, but the problem is then you don't get experience from the pigs.
I see.
So I wasn't quite sure what to do with it, or hadn't decided, but yeah. Yeah, so just a pretty handy, basically kill all zombies as they run to you.
I see. Okay, as long as they don't walk over it first, but.
Well, yeah, and that's why I actually got rid of the pressure plate because there were so many of them.
Oh,
hey, look, this one already.
There's a piggy. He's jumping. Oh, hey, piggies! How are you guys? Wow, look at the render distance, Dan. This is amazing.
Well, we can see the spaceship from here.
Can we really? Wow, there it is.
That's actually not... We've never had this high...
And I'm still holding steady at 60 FPS. This is sweet.
That's impressive. Hey, look, now there's 4 pigs already.
Okay, so it's working. So they just spawn next to nether portals?
They actually spawn in the nether portals.
Okay.
So we can go up here and all...
So you have 6 nether portals up there?
I'm planning to build a lot more, but I think so. I don't know exactly. It's actually dependent on how big the portals are.
Whoa.
So I actually then I have a lever up here as well, so that if we want, we can walk around.
Why did you make him so tall?
Same. It actually is a factor of. Oops, sorry.
My goodness, Dan.
My bad. My bad. It's actually a factor of how tall, and it's a total space factor.
Oh, really? So the more blocks that there are, the more the piggies will spawn?
Yep, the more purple blocks, basically, the more pigs will spawn.
Interesting.
And so, of course, since it's the same rule of thumb that they'll walk over doors, they'll just keep falling.
Man, and I spent all that time collecting cobwebs. You know, cobwebs would be a lot more fun. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, but then they wouldn't get hurt, and we want them to be hurt.
No, they would get hurt. You would replace the trapdoors with cobwebs, and then they.
Up top. Oh, yeah, we could definitely do that.
Yeah, but then again, you wouldn't be able to open and close them, and it would be a very slow death if you fell in on yourself.
Well, so here then, we've got a decent amount of pigs already, and we've been here for all of 4 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine leaving this overnight.
Oh my goodness! Now that we have the high render distance too, it's...
Oh yeah, actually we might end up having some of them spawn if we're at the house.
Yeah, this means that your iron farm can run, this can run.
My iron should be running already right now.
Yeah.
Because I can see the podium that we normally sit at.
Let me bring
so anyways, I've got a looting sword here. Let me just kill off these guys and...
There we go. And it just doesn't... They don't even get mad.
They don't care because I've got a sharp enough sword. They take two hits from a hand, and I couldn't get it any better than that for some reason.
My sword is Smite 4, so if I get a critical hit, so if I jump and kill him, then they die in one hit too.
Nice.
So how much experience can you get from this so far?
I've gotten myself up to 60.
Oh my goodness!
So, it is a great experience farm. So,
oh my goodness, Dan!
How much you need experience during this break here while you can do this? Come to the pig farm.
The pig farm? I thought this was the pig farm.
Sorry, that's what I was saying. Come to the pig farm if you need experience.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, yeah, I'm sitting at 31 right now, and I don't feel the need to ever go less than that.
Jeez.
So, anyways.
So it's kind of funny how we spent all that time moving all the cows and the sheep over here to reduce the amount of entities, and we just ended up not playing until I was able to come back home for break. So for those of you that are wondering, I'm using my dad's office computer, and I just built him one with a quad-core Intel processor with no hyper-threading, and a GTX 960 graphics card. I did.
Shucks.
You just gotta go all the way. This is really funny. You're like a little mouse in the wall.
Basically.
Yeah. So in his computer, I have a 6-core processor and a 6-core hyper-threaded processor in the GTX 970, and which actually costs like 50% more than the GTX 960. And even though this computer still isn't, quite as good as mine, it still stacks up pretty well. I'm still getting 60 FPS up here, and so I'm able to screen capture with shadow play, so it's working out very nicely.
Shucks. No, it's okay. It's okay. There we go.
Yep. So, man, Dan. Dan the man.
I've been working on that for a while, of course. That was really I started that after the initial one, Pig Farm, failed. But the problem is I also haven't played for a while. So for all of those of you who have been asking where Pi is, I also disappeared. So sorry,
we
my
both
bad.
did. But man, that movie, that short film, Electrolyte, just took it out of me. I did all the cinematography for it, and
it looks great.
Yep,
it looks great.
And I did the special effects for it too. So
what are we doing otherwise right now?
Oh yeah, let's go repopulate the chicken farm.
Okay. Do we have any? Never mind.
The eggs are all in the basement over there.
Yeah. Okay. It's been too long.
It has
It's been way
far too long. But man, even though that my parents, like over the summer when I built them a computer, I also motivated them to upgrade their internet. They've just been using DSL, which is like 1.5 megabit download speed, and they just got this. It's kind of a pseudo wireless service where they have an antenna on the roof and it connects to a tower a few miles away. And with that, for just a little bit more, it was like $5 or $10 more a month. That's it. They were able to get 5 megabit download speed.
Nice.
And which seemed really small to me because at school, when I do speed tests, I get a blazing 95 megabyte per second download speed, but then it immediately tanks, and the speed tests never finish. So the internet's fast. I can download files a lot faster there, but it's not reliable. It breaks up easily, which you can attest to, Dan, as we've tried to talk on Google+.
Yeah, yeah. Just yeah.
So it's fast, but not continuous. And, but I come here, which this internet isn't fast, but it's continuous. So how many entities am I loading here? 200. I'm still holding steady.
See, now the question is, you might have better, more reliable internet than I do.
Really? What's wrong with your internet now?
It's shared across basically the entire ministry that I work for.
Yeah.
So
how many people does that supply?
Around the property here, probably 30 to 40.
What is all this? Why is this weird cobblestone
I actually don't know. All of this stuff is new-ish, and it looks like the chicken farm has been blown up again since I was last here. Because I think at least. I could be wrong. I know this sandstone was me, but whoa.
Wait, do I have weather turned off?
No, there's weather on, or I see weather.
Yeah, I see it. I'm not hearing it.
Someone broke the ladders. I see. That's why they built the cobblestone.
Yeah, so now we should be able to repopulate this, and we can murder all the chickens.
Yes, you could use it. I miss chicken. Chicken was tasty.
So Dan, how is married life?
It's good. It's really good. It's in a lot of ways it's the same. In a lot of ways it's different. And I don't know how to describe exactly what I mean by that. But it's good. It's really nice, and I'm really glad to be married. It was a long time coming.
Die! Take that.
Whoa! Ow!
Here's a question that would pertain to the masses. So, was it worth it to wait until you got married for you guys to move in together?
Yes. Yes. For me, at least.
How so?
How so is a great question. That's the problem, is I have to describe what I'm thinking, which is not something that I'm not great at when it comes to when I actually am asked a question like that. Put me on the spot there.
All these chicks are crowding this one adult chicken here.
That's funny. I think one of the biggest things is that it actually allows us to really work together. There's not exactly... One of the biggest things I would say for us is that, like, for the most part, we don't have to think about, okay, we need to split bills and utilities and that kind of stuff. It's our money and our finances together. It's not something where there's an extra tension that's added by this awkward, well, are you paying the bills this month? Am I paying the bills this month? It's kind of like, I mean, there is still that in conversation, but it's our money collectively, and we are collectively living off of that. That's a very practical thing, but is something that really it just makes more sense this way in a lot of ways. I'll have to get back to you on a better answer, and I probably will have one about 10 minutes after we stop recording, to be honest. That's how I'm. Here's a personality quirk of mine. I am an internal processor. So that means that you ask me a question, I need time to think about it before I can give you a solid answer. So that's just something that I don't respond quickly to questions. I'm not very good at that. So
all right.
maybe next episode. Or maybe a
Dan, there
Yes.
are a ton of wither skeleton skulls here.
Where?
Back in the house.
Oh,
You know what
well,
this means.
I am lagging a bit now. Whoa, come
You
back.
know what this means, Dan.
No, it does not mean that.
We can finally put all those bunkers to good use.
Yes. I am actually lagging pretty badly here. Oops, wrong button.
Yeah, you're just kind of chilling there.
There we go.
Alright, well, it's about time we stopped recording. Thank you all
Okay,
for...
fine.
Whoa! Where's my boat? Oh, there it is. Yeah. Dang it.
You missed. Still missed.
Nope. Come on!
Oh.
There we go.
Ow, okay.
Alright, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying this video, I mean, eventually it'll be a series again. Once it's series worthy, then I can say it. You can move on to the next episode, or even subscribe to be notified of future videos. Oops, did I break your chest plate? Sorry, not sorry.
Oh.
Goodbye!